Hello everybody and welcome back to another gameplay of me playing as Irelia. And in this gameplay I go against a Darius and it is not live.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
This was my last promo game to get to Platinum 4, so I decided not to do it live. Just, it just kind of takes away from the stress of trying to perform well and at the same time just kind of whatever.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So my team comp goes as I am of course Irelia. We have a Pantheon jungle, a Fizz mid, Lucian, and Ona bot lane. I'm against a Darius with the Lee Sin jungle, Vel'Koz mid, with a Caitlyn Thresh bot lane. So their comp, looking at their comp, they're very good mid game. And you look at us, and we are also a very good mid game, but we tend to scale better into the late game. Like Lee Sin falls off. Lee Sin falls off. Darius kind of falls off super late game. Vel'Koz, I mean, as long as you have good positioning, I guess Vel'Koz can work, but that's just whatever. And Caitlyn is just a decently strong AD. And this game, I am going against Darius, which Darius is very, very hard to play out. So I'm gonna pause that right there. I'm gonna go back to like 327. Oh, no. What am I doing? Alright, oh whatever. But like in this matchup as Irelia, you are not meant to win. Darius beats you in every way, shape, and form. But what you want him to get to do is walk up to him, stun him, and then he will Q and do his little thingy with the axe. When he does that, it will push the wave, and then just back off, let it push into you, and then definitely if I'm going to turn how I am taking teleport, and I normally don't take teleport. I kind of wish I would have taken ignite, because I could have killed this Darius, but I did not take ignite. Instead I took teleport because I was a little bit scared. And yeah, just kind of farming here. This Darius also started Cloth 5, which was kind of intriguing because normally as Darius, you're a lane bully. You want to get like a Doran's Blade or a Doran's Shield, just get really strong early game. And at this moment, I want Pantheon to gank because I am getting pushed in. I'm slowly losing the TS. I really cannot fight this Darius like at all. Like I would just lose out. It's like I don't know. It's just whatever. And so earlier I saw he did ward, and so I see his Pantheon coming, and I stun him right here, and then we get a double stun, and we get his flash, and if I had ignite, I could have queued onto him, auto attack, ignite, kill. And with Irelia, once you get a kill, you're golden. Like you're perfect. You're basically just set up just to snowball, just super hard. So right there, I did cancel an auto, which was very annoying. And I took some extra damage, and that basically is like, okay, I have to go back now. I can't stay. I do have teleport, which I don't think I used at this very moment. Pretty sure a ruby crystal and I pick up a ruby crystal and a longsword because I'm looking to work on phage first. General rule of thumb is in matchups with Irelia that you are not supposed to win. So matchups like a Darius, a Renekton, a Pantheon, I would suggest going phage first because it gives you extra health and extra movement speed. And that's just my preference. I know a lot of people say Sheen is really good because you can Q, and then what you do is you stun him, and then on your next auto attack with your W, your burst is just insane. But I only recommend that against squishy targets. Against Darius, you're definitely going to want the health because of his true damage ultimate. And that's just my general rule of thumb. I know a lot of people prefer different things, but that's just me. And but he picks up a pickaxe, so he just gets pure damage. And I know I cannot really compete with that. But sadly, I do not have enough for a phage. We both still have TP. The one thing, normally, like almost every single game, I start Flask 3 potion. But against Darius and Pantheon, I highly suggest starting Cloth. And so, this game, when I did not take Ignite, I was like on my last back. I knew that if I didn't get any potions, it'd be okay. But normally I would suggest skipping out on like a longsword or one of these and getting some consumables. I missed my Q there. This is not very good. And I'm missing a lot of CS here, which Darius is really good at denying you CS. He will deny you just tons and tons of CS. And like I said, like you cannot do anything about it. He is stronger than you, and he was meant to counter you. And that sucks, but that's just whatever. That's just more boring. I'm pretty sure at this point I stay in lane and just slowly just get whittled down. This Pantheon's coming, but he has a ward, and Darius just backs off, and I can't do anything about it. And I am thinking about going back, but I don't like see this Darius because he's staying back a bit, which is kind of smart. And so then I'm like, oh, he backed off, but no, he didn't. He's right there. And yeah, pretty boring game at this point. It's basically like whatever. Oh, and this Lee Sin, I did not expect it at all, but and I just flashed right away because if that would have hit me, he could have dunked me, and he got a Q on me, I'm dead, which is not good, especially with this big creep wave coming in. I don't want to die. That's like the last thing I want to do. So I see this Darius going back, and I just kind of ping it. Of course, he doesn't actually go back, but he goes back there. And he does go back, so I'm able to push this all out because I do have TP. And so I can push it all the way to the turret if I'm fast enough, which I don't know if I am, and I'm missing CS. It's pretty crappy with me. I should be better. So, pretty even CS. But I am getting to my spike in power, which is level 9. Level 9 Irelia is very strong. And I see that this Darius TP'd bot. And so I start kind of heading down here, and I don't really know what to do. And I see this Darius is heading back, and he made a good use of his TP there. But I see this dragon. Dragon. Look at how low they are. And so I'm starting to notice this, and his Pantheon's very, very low as well. So at this point, I see his Fizz start going, and it's just like, let's go, let's do it. And so they all flash out, of course. And they hunt down him, and I come in here. Glad I picked up that kill. And then this Caitlyn is sitting here. Fizz is and I see this, so I'm like, okay, let's do something, and this Fizz just murders her. Darius is pushing top lane like he should be. That's smart of him. He will be able to take this tower very fast. And we stay down here and take this strong tower. We did not get dragon on that play, so that was like one of like major letdown. But what really helps me there is basically my lane with Darius is over, and I now don't have to 1v1 Darius, which is kind of like the biggest problem with Irelia, is 1v1ing him is really, really hard because he attack speed slows you. He just like he just crushes Irelia. Like, that's just what he does. And Irelia just can't do anything about it unless she gets a big lead or a pretty good early lead, which at the moment, my lead is minimal. A little bit of, or I've gotten a little bit of global gold, but nothing like too serious. But you can see here, this Fizz is doing the work and just destroying these guys, and which really helps me because it allows me to get a lot of farm. Allows me to get some gold, which in turn helps me get my Triforce early in Snowball. And so right here, I just clear the wave with my ult, so these minions wouldn't be attacked by their minions, which just basically helps me get the turret. As you can see, bot lane, I don't know what my team's doing, and this Darius is definitely not gonna catch me. Actually, this Darius like 385, Moomsy, and I have 390, and he took the short way, and I took the long way. So at this point, I was like, oh no. Is he actually faster than me? Catch me and just pull me in, and probably end up being able to kill me because he also does have this. And so as of right now, I wanted to ult right there, but I was like, oh crap, I used my ult on the minion wave. And in chat at that moment, Pantheon was like, go in, I have ult. So I was expecting the Pantheon to ult like right here, and which would have been really nice, but of course Pantheon didn't ult, which I thought was kind of weird, but yeah, that's whatever. Just farming away. I have the highest farm in the game at the moment, and that's just from me just farming. Oh, that was horrible. I canceled my auto and didn't get that creep. Yeah. So this is only my second commentary on this channel, and I hope to do more. I have kind of figured out why my videos were flickering and it was like really, really bad quality, and I think it's a lot better now, or I hope it's a lot better now. Oh, my videos will be going on my friend's channel from now on. I have a friend who used to do a lot of Call of Duty videos, and now they do some FIFA as well, and some other games, and they have a bunch of series, and I will start posting uploads on that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a series, and it'll just be the weekly Kramen Carries You, and it'll be a video of me probably playing Irelia and destroying in low to mid platinum, which is where I am right now. Actually, as of right now, with Irelia, I'm on like a 15 game win streak, which is pretty darn good if you ask me, especially with just Irelia. Like, that's actually really good. So I did pick up my Triforce, and I have Ninja Tabby, so I'm very strong at the moment. And I'm so strong, it's just like I can just Q, stun, auto, and Fizz can help too, because he's really strong too. And his Pantheon is like going. So of course it's just stun. I get the double kill, pretty good. Use that last ult charge to heal off the creeps a little bit, get some more health. And at this point, it's dragons in 10 seconds, so I ping dragon, and we go get dragon. So this game in lane against Darius, I was able to do anything, but with my TP on the first dragon, which picked up 3 kills and then turret 4, and on this roam right here, I was able to make a huge impact. So you don't always have to win your lane to affect the game. You, like, with good game knowledge, you can just get some gold, go to lane, or not go to lane, but just roam, try to make plays happen. I see top lane's pushing. I guess Darius is going to come up. So I am stronger than Darius, and I could have fought him, but there are 20-ish creeps right here, and if I did fight him, I probably would have lost. Even though at this point I am, let's say 1.7k ahead of him. Even though I'm 1.7k ahead of him in gold, I would have lost with the creep aggro. So I decided not to fight him, you know, call me pussy, whatever, but I was not going to win that battle, and I was happy I did not go into that. Yeah, so looking at my team, this Fizz is just doing work, the Solution's doing alright. And so in this game, because I am going up against a Darius and a Lee Sin, if I were to get more damage, I could probably still be blown up in team fights very fast. So I decided to go for a Frozen Heart first, or not first, but for my second item after Triforce. Triforce you should always get first on Irelia. But I decided to go for a Frozen Heart first because attack speed's slowed for Darius, so he has to get his passive stacks on me. And attack speed's slow for this Caitlyn, which is very helpful. And so Irelia did get a lot of play in the World Championships, or not a lot of play, but she definitely was played. And basically teams would use her as a mid-game force, and her main focus was to shut down the enemy ADC. And because with the Triforce and a Frozen Heart, Irelia is just tanky and does tons and tons of damage, and like a 25-minute Baron fight, or not Baron fight, but like a 25-minute Dragon fight, Irelia just destroys people, just absolutely destroys people. So I was really happy about that. But I do kind of wish Samsung White would have played Irelia for the final game. Or I kind of wish Looper would have picked to make Irelia a skin, because I really like Irelia, and I feel like she, you know, her last skin was from like 10 years ago. So barely escaped there. That was, wow. Got really close on that. Got down to 50 HP. That's pretty funny, but I did tank the turret a lot. I did cancel an auto here and an auto here, so that would have helped a lot. That's like 150 damage. And at this point, I'm like really close to my frozen heart, so I just decided to farm golems so I could get my frozen heart. And I do have my TP. At this point, the game has turned into a complete stomp. I have just roamed a lot and just kind of started to dominate. This Fizz is 9-0-3. I mean, you can't say much more about that. My farm is pretty darn good, as you can see. Lucian's the next highest, but on their team, the next highest is Darius, and I'm 25 CS up on him. I'm 42 up on Caitlyn, and I'm 47 up on Vel'Koz. So my farm's pretty good. Have some good, decent amount of kills and assists, and have roamed and helped my team make plays to win. And yeah, again, just kind of getting boring. Yeah, this is and so he has to use heal, or I would have stunned him up and he would have died pretty badly. So this call right here that my team wants to make is they want to do Baron, but honestly, we could have just actually think about it now. Like, we don't have minions, but if we had minions that were more like here at the time we killed Caitlyn instead of like back here, I would have like 100% said get this tower instead of getting Baron. Because at Baron, let's say this Darius buys home guards and he gets in here and he somehow steals it. Well, this gold lead right here is going to be basically gone, and everything that we worked for is going to be gone. So my opinion on Baron is only get Baron if you know, or only get Baron if you really, really need it. And here comes this runner vote. Pretty good game from me. That's how you play against a Darius. Laning phase, really hard. If I brought Ignite, I probably could have gone for an all-in level 4, level 5, and probably around level 9. Would have really helped me a lot if I brought Ignite, and I would have brought my actual setup, but instead I did not. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you like me, please subscribe. I'd love it. That'd be awesome. And Kramer Carry out.